Rams basketball on WMIX, on your radio and online, featuring streaming video on MyWithersRadio.com. Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Santerra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored by Forbes Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilk. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Ren Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Heartland Accounting. All Stars and Stitches. Bean Insurance. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Rams basketball. The Ren Lake College pregame show starts now.
Starts now, it does. The Mount Vernon Rams look for their first Pyramid Plus Tournament championship here tonight at Herrin High School as the Mount Vernon Rams take on the Salem Wildcats. The Rams 3-1 on the year, had a big win last night, 34-17 against the Marion Wildcats. That broke that deadlock. However, the East St. Louis Flyers won their game here tonight. They are 4-1 in this tournament, so the Mount Vernon Rams have to get a win here against the Wildcats. They would win the tournament championship outright because of the head-to-head tiebreaker over the East St. Louis Flyers. At Ren Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, it's time. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside Jeff Crow with us as well. Jesse Clark is back to the studio, and we will have some scoreboard updates here in just a moment. But first, Danny, this is a big matchup, bigger than anybody realizes. The Rams have been in this tournament 3 years. Second place is their best finish. That was a 4-1 record a year ago. Identical finish possibly to this year. They lost to East St. Louis, however, last year. And so to get a win here to really get started off right going into Centralia next Friday, I think would be a great thing for these Mount Vernon Rams.
I think when you divide the season into thirds, you begin with the Turkey Tournament, then you race the first third to the Centralia Tournament. You race the next third to the Salem Tournament, and then after that's the last, obviously the last third. You would like, it is the hope that Mount Vernon can come in here tonight, beat a nemesis in Salem. You know, it's kind of one of those deals. Salem's, I don't think, is a Mount Vernon rival per se, but a kind of a nemesis where at this point they're the roadblock. They're in the way of Mount Vernon getting this one final win and getting a championship. Now, you may think, well, in November is that big? Well, yeah, because this team with as few starters back and the lack of experience that the Rams have back this year, to be able to come in, open a season, if you can beat Salem, go 4-1, win a tournament, and prove to the players with something evidence they've seen with their eyes and done with their bodies, hey, we can play this style, we can play, and we can win ball games, go 4-1 into conference play next Friday night at Centralia will be a big boost in momentum for the Rams.
Big boost in momentum indeed. They have to beat the Salem Wildcats tonight to win this tournament. We'll tell you more about this contest coming up on the Ren Lake College pregame show. First, we'll take a break. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
With the leaves changing colors, the temperature starting to drop, and the sun going down a little earlier every day, that must mean fall is in full swing. And fall is the perfect time to buy a house. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist with People's National Bank. Rates are still low, and now is the perfect time to purchase a new home. Stop by and see how I can get you into a new home this fall.
Loan subject to credit approval, People's National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Rams leather jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams hoodies, all stars and stitches. Rams t-shirts, all stars and stitches. Rams car stickers, all stars and stitches. Rams yard signs, all stars and stitches. Rams apparel, all stars and stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, all stars and stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call. Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The Equinox, we actually have a great selection of Equinoxes now. They get 32 miles per gallon highway and 5-star crash rating. Got a lot of room. It's easy to get in and out of. That's what a lot of people like, whether they're young and they like the looks of it, or they're a little bit older and they have a hard time getting in and out of a car. The Equinox is just the right height where they can get in and out of it. And, the older people really like it too.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Rams basketball. It's your Red Lake College pregame show at Red Lake College. They offer over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. The Mount Vernon Rams come in 3-1 on the year tonight. 3 victories in this Pyramid Plus tournament. They square off against the Salem Wildcats, a team with a 1-3 record. They upset the Herrin Tigers on the first night and haven't won since. But still, when you think of the Salem Wildcats, you think of a bunch that never gives up, attacks you until the very end, and that's the type of team the Rams can't afford to let their guard down against.
Well, and it's one of those deals where Mount Vernon has beaten East St. Louis. They beat Massac County last night, beating South 7 Conference rival Marion, and you throw in there in that sandwich a 1-point loss to Herrin. You hope that the big win last night over Marion doesn't cloud the vision or make the Rams feel sedate in the fact that, okay, we've won that one. Salem's 1-3, haven't looked good at times this week. We just come in here and roll. Well, that's not the case in this situation. This Salem team at times this week, in the game that they won and also in games they've been close in, when they have shot the ball incredibly well and done the things they need to cut down on turnovers, they have been in ball games here this week, and they're a very dangerous team for sure tonight for the Mount Vernon Rams.
Of course, we have a scoreboard update to report. Starting first was the Lady Rams victory tonight over the Oakville Lady Rockets.
Yeah, the Lady Rams win 5th place tonight at the Nashville tournament by a final score of 45-42. So the Lady Rams leave Nashville at 2-2, and will open up South 7 Conference play on Monday night against the Cahokia Lady Comanches. The other scores we have in the area from Crab Orchard today: Hardin County beat Alvarado 57-53. Crab Orchard beat Dongola 80-60, and Polk County beat Joppa 61-36. At Jacksonville, it was Jacksonville over Pleasant Plains 65-63. Collinsville beat Jerseyville 51-28, and Mahomet Seymour beat Centralia 38-36. In the night session, Collinsville improves to 5-0 in the tournament and wins the Jacksonville tournament by beating Mahomet Seymour 53-42. By the way, Crab Orchard is your champion at Crab Orchard. At Christopher, in the consolation game, Cobden beat Weber 61-19, and in the 5th place game, Thompsonville beat ZR 38-36. At the Capital Classic, it was Red Hill losing to Marshall 54-31. Fairfield beat Lawrenceville 61-39, and T-Town beat Robinson 60-46. Football scores, Class 5A today. This is an actual football score. Lombard Montini beat Joliet Catholic in the Class 5A game this morning 70-45. Yesterday's 373-yard rushing record by Jake Apple lasted less than 24 hours as Ty Isaac of Joliet Catholic rushed 26 times for 575 yards and 6 touchdowns. However, John Rode of Montini threw for 587 yards, 7 touchdowns. Jordan Westerkamp from Montini, who's going to Nebraska next year, caught 11 passes for 331 yards and 5 touchdowns to give Montini their 3rd straight 5A title. They had 57 first downs total between the two teams and 1,644 yards in the contest between both schools. In 6A, it was Crystal Lake over Peoria Richwoods, 35-14, and just wrapped up in Class 7A. Rockford Boylan beat Wheaton Warrenville South 13-0. Of
course, let's look at your scores from around the area and the football state championships from today. For all of your insurance financial service needs, visit your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. He is located on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower Place in Mount Vernon, or you can find him online at TonyWilt.com. If you see his red Jeep in the parking lot, stop in. He would love to meet with you. Tony Wilt, your State Farm insurance agent of Mount Vernon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more to talk about the Mount Vernon Rams and the Salem Wildcats. For the Mount Vernon Rams, the Pyramid Plus Championship is on the line. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview and Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depends on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
It's amazing how versatile the Saturday Sports Show has become. What do you mean you slept in last week? Set your alarm for 8:08 this Saturday morning and tune your radio to AM 940. More Mount Vernon Rams talk, more Jefferson County talk, and more amped-up coverage of Southern Illinois sports. Hear from the best coaches, experts, and sports know-it-alls available. Sports talk worth waking up for. Saturday mornings from 8:08 till 10 a.m. on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Whether you're a former Integra customer looking for a new home or just tired of the games, fine print, constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice in Jefferson County. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. With 5 banking locations and a team of your hardworking friends and neighbors to support you, we've built our business around one goal, your needs. For all of your banking needs, let our bankers assist you in moving back to a local bank. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind: the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
With more in-game score updates than anyone else, this is Rams basketball on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Rimley College pregame show, WMIX online at mywithersradio.com, with streaming video tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams look for a Pyramid Plus championship against the Salem Wildcats. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Groh with us as well. It's Jesse Clark back to the studio as Scott Gamber and his Mount Vernon Rams look for their first tournament championship of any kind since Scott Gamber has taken over the helm of the Mount Vernon Rams.
Well, it'll be important, I think, in the grand scheme of things, even though it starts in November, it'll be big for this team. Not, I don't think the program in general, but the team to get some kind of championship and 4 wins under the belt before they move on in the rest of this season as far as confidence and momentum go.
And we're not going to act like the Rams haven't come close, right, because they have. Second place finish at Salem, multiple times running into Centralia in the semifinals somewhere and coming up a point short. So, I mean, they've been close before, but here we are, pool play, round-robin style tournament, and the Mount Vernon Rams, with a win, seal their fate. 4-1 would make them the outright Pyramid Plus champions with the head-to-head victory over the St. Louis Flyers, who also finished this tournament 4-1. But to do that, we're acting like it's going to be easy. It's not. Salem Wildcats come in with a 1-4 record. They upset the Herrin Tigers, a team that did beat the Mount Vernon Rams on Wednesday night. Their upset came on Monday, and it was a Salem team that never gave up. But I think it's going to depend. And we'll meet the Central Christian Church starting lineups just a little bit later. But I think it's going to depend on a kid like Pete Colclaser and see how hot or cold he may be here tonight.
It's going to depend, I think, on the mental toughness of Salem. And we've seen it this week when Mount Vernon can play their style of basketball that sometimes teams quit. Mentally, it's taxing on them to play the style and play with Mount Vernon the way the Rams will play. And I think for Salem, you know, you're on the other side of this. Salem's got nothing to lose right now in this tournament final game. All they can do is play spoilers. And they could come out and they could beat Mount Vernon, drop Mount Vernon to 3-2, give East St. Louis the title. That's what Salem wants to do tonight. They want to come out and pull the upset here, and that's what they're playing for. They're playing, obviously, to get another win, beat Mount Vernon, that, you know, a rival or a nemesis, as I said, down the road from Salem. You know, that's what they're playing for right here, and, of course, get another win as they move along in their season.
And, of course, who knows how many times these two teams are going to meet up this year. 2008, 2009, 2010. These teams met 4 times. They met in a consolation semi or fifth-place consolation semi at the Centralia Holiday Tournament. Obviously met here in the Pyramid to open up the year. Had the meeting at the Salem, it was a consolation championship at the Salem tournament, I believe. That's the year the Rams lost to Effingham in the first round. And then met in a regional play-in game. The Rams won 3 out of those 4. And, you know, whenever they lost to Salem, it was in double overtime at Kaskaskia College before they moved those games to the Annex. But every other time, the Rams won by 20 or more. Then last year, they only meet a couple of times. This year, it could be anybody's guess, especially since we don't know what the postseason assignments are going to look like.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking to play here, maybe play at Salem, you said Centralia, possibly in postseason. I mean, multiple opportunities are here, or this could be the only time you see Salem. Just depends on how it shakes down in the tournaments that will be forthcoming in this season. But, again, it's a long and winding road, and sometimes paths cross due to that fact, and we may see Salem more than once this year.
Well, Salem's a team that lost a lot from last year. They're down to Tolliver. The other Tolliver, who remains, isn't even in the starting lineup tonight. We're far removed from Zeke Light and those Salem Wildcats. So you have a Wildcat team that under Bob Frederick in his first year last year comes in have a nice nucleus returning in the form of Pete Colclaser and, of course, Johnny Tolliver, if we see him at all tonight. They also have the younger Conklin. And it'll be interesting to see which Wildcat bunch we see show up here tonight. Is it going to be the one that can shoot the ball from just about anywhere, or is it going to be the one that has trouble getting down low and trouble getting around the perimeter?
Well, and again, Salem was a regional champion last year, too. Made it to the sectional and accomplished something they haven't done in a very long time there. They've got some obvious experience playing in championship games. Some of their kids are returning here, know what it needs to be done to get a win in a situation like this. And again, Salem's pesky, and this is a game that concerns me just because of the fact that Salem's got some guards that if they can knock some shots down and take care of the basketball, they have a really good opportunity of springing the upset tonight.
Well, that they do, and we'll see how it works out here tonight. We need to take a break, come back. We'll have the Central Christian Church starting lineups. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit service. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me. Okay, what? Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, did you sing the jingle? Will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
In reality, having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. Tony Wilt is that State Farm agent at 4121 South Water Tower Place, Mount Vernon.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler, Mount Vernon. Chrysler has taken the best-selling minivan and made it better. They sculptured not only the styling and not only the interiors, but the overall dynamics. Chrysler has also grouped safety and security technologies like no other vehicle in its class. Also, they powered it with an engine that is at once powerful and efficient. At the end of the day, Chrysler gave the town and country everything it takes to stake further claim to the segment they invented 27 years ago. Incentives are excellent on the town and country right now at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. Receive huge cash discounts or receive 1.9 for 72 months. Also, our selection is great, and we want to invite you to come in and test drive the new Town & Country minivan at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX with streaming video on mywinnersradio.com.
And welcome back, Rams basketball. This is your Renlake College pregame show. Time now for your Central Christian Church starting lineups.
For the Salem Wildcats, that'll be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. The forwards will be 6'2 sophomore number 32 Nick Conklin and 6'4 junior number 35 Nick Hempen. The guards will be 5'10 sophomore number 30 Dante Rush, 6' senior number 23 Jace Hall, and 5'11 senior number 20 Pete Colclaser for Bob Fredericks Salem Wildcats. For Scott Gamber's Mount Vernon Rams, the same lineup as they went with last night. The forwards, 6' junior number 33 Trevor Flota and 6'1 senior number 5 Leonte Badger. The guards, 6'3 senior number 4 Clay Payne, 5'7 junior number 2 Jarrett Lydell, and 5'9 senior number 1 Tyrell Trimble. For Scott Gamber's Mount Vernon Rams.
Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Central offers exciting worship experiences packed with energy and relevant teaching and awesome programming for children and youth. Watch their webcasts or simply find out service times or more information. Log on to thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. The Rams will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. Their new white uniforms with orange trim and black trim. Orange numerics trimmed in black. Wow, the Salem Wildcats will be wearing their away green with white numerics trimmed in red. We're about to get started here. The officials for tonight's contest: Randy Hart, John Salee, and refresh my memory on the other guy. Do you know the other guy?
And a guy that saw us yesterday, and we talked in the hallway, and I don't remember, but he was at Nashville yesterday doing the first 2 games.
That's right.
We'll figure it out because he's part of the SIBOA.
The Saboa.
Yeah, so we'll find him during the year. I've told him that you and I we're around everywhere. Just find us.
There you go. In the jump circle, it'll be Leonte Badger for the Mount Vernon Rams. For the Wildcats, it'll be Dante Rush. Rams go left to right. The Wildcats go right to left as we're about to get underway. Championship on the line for the Rams. Tip control in the backcourt by Mr. Trimble. He'll drop it off for Lydell. We're just underway from Herrin. Glad to have you with us on WMIX. Online at mywithersradio.com. Trimble with it up top. Shakes the left side for Clay Payne. Looks around, finds right wing in the form of Lydell. Has Badger on the right block. Instead goes left side for Flota. 7:42 to play. First quarter. Just underway from Herrin. We're scoreless at nothing. And that's pretty self-evident when you say scoreless, however. Right of the circle, it's Lydell. Between the circles now. Looks to the left sideline, finds Flota. Steps up to the wing. Now steps back to the volleyball line. 10-foot line. Has Payne on the left. Goes right wing instead of Lydell. Jaron between the leg dribble. Now with the left hand. Trying to shake to the free throw line. Kicks out left wing. Flota three. Back iron, no good. Rams lackadaisical on the rebound. Lackadaisical. Cole Clazier with it. Up top we go. That's Nick Conklin trying to shake the lane. Turn move. Kicks to the right post. And the shot is no good from the right side for Hempin. Good rebound there by Lydell. And we have a choppy atmosphere thus far again tonight. Lydell goes back to the left wing for Flota. Between the circles for Payne. Badger with it on the left wing. Looking for a drive. Gets away with the push off. Had a wide open three. Goes baseline for Flota. Nothing there. Maybe a lack of confidence there on that potential shot for Badger. Elected not to take it, or Scott Gamber didn't want the shot. We'll see how the Rams develop this play. With 6:35 to go in the first, Lydell kicks out left wing for Flota. Dribbles to the top of the key. Hands off for Trimble. Now he'll take a left-hand dribble. Down low is Payne all alone, undetected. There was a bogey on his tail. He gets the 2 points, and the Rams are up 2-0.
Yeah, left-handed pass from the dribble all the way to the baseline to Payne for the layup. Nice look by Trimble.
Conklin had it up top. Went to the right side, found Jace Hall. All back to Rush. Back to the right wing now. Cole Clazier wanted three, can't get it. Tyrell Trimble on his tail. Rams had an opportunity for interception there, missed it. Then get one from former Leonte Badger. He'll take it away from Hempin. Goes length to the floor and gets the layup. 4-0 Rams.
How about, I'll say it now, if Leonte's not on the alternate team, it's a steal.
We've done everything we can.
Yes.
As Conklin comes around near side, goes baseline, able to get the point off the window, and it's 4-2. Rams up by 2.
And back to finish Badger's point is he hasn't played, and he comes out in his first week, so he'll make an alternate team.
No kidding. Backdoor pass from Lydell, moved by Badger, reverses the hand and goes opposite side. 6-2, Rams by 4 with 5:23 to go in this opening quarter. Tip off the season with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Far side, that is Hall with the basketball. Rush swinging around to the corner. Instead goes between the circles for Conklin. Conklin now. Cole Clazier on the near wing. 5:05 to play in the first. 6-2 is your Ram lead. Back to Rush. Rush looks around, finds Hempin on the near wing. Hempin looks around. Nobody there. Underneath, it goes to Rush. Out of bounds. It'll be Mount Vernon basketball on the baseline.
Hot shooting by the Rams so far, Chris. 3 of 4 from the field. And, of course, 3 of those baskets have been from 2-point range.
Word on the street is that'll get it done.
That's
4:50 to play here in the first quarter. It's a 6-2 Ram lead. Lydell with it up top, drops off on a screen pass there to the left wing. Floater with it up top, looks back left arc. Here comes Payne. Left elbow trying to kick it away. It is deflected, and Rush comes away with it. He'll come length of the floor. Drives into Trevor Flota, count the basket.
Yep, correct call by the official. Flota was trying to run with him side by side and tried to sidestep him, get in there and stop it. Unfortunately, when you sidestep like that as you're still moving, that's a block. That'll be his first. And the Wildcats have cut this lead to 2.
6-4 is your score. 4:34 to play in the first quarter. A chance for Salem to get it within 1 on the and 1. No good from Rush. Rebounds to Payne underneath with 4:30 to play in this first quarter. And if you can't get to the bank during halftime, don't worry. Bank in the stands with Banterra's mobile banking. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Left sideline for Payne. Right-hand dribble trying to come near side. Stops there at the 10-foot line. And looks back to the left. Finds Jaron Lydell. Still not used to him wearing number 2 instead of 1. And now Badger leans in. Thought he was going to be whistled for the charge on that left side, so be inconsistent tonight. And Badger goes to the line to shoot 2.
Inconsistent or consistently inconsistent? How would you fare?
No comment.
Okay.
4:08 to play here in the first quarter.
But again, that's the toughest call in basketball. And again, if they put that half circle down there as Badger makes the first, I think what the NBA and college has in that half circle, I know it gives officials one more thing to look at, but if that kid's in there and that foot is in that half circle, it's a block no matter what, and that's what's got to be done. I just think it makes things easier.
Of course, John Slee, of course, a state finals level official. Badger goes 1 of 2 that trip to the line. It'll be Cole Glazier bringing it up the left timeline. Gets a screen up top from Hip, and he'll drive off the left hand. Post is shut off, goes near corner. And Rush gives back to Conklin for 3 at the left wing, and we're tied at 7.
Well, the problem there was the closeout wasn't there on Conklin, got a free look, and to close out this Lee comment, one of the best putters I've ever seen in my life.
Lydell right of the circle, crossover dribble, kicks elbow, now to the right corner. Here comes Trimble. Backs to this right wing, gives up at the free throw line, finds Flota, now back to Payne, feigns 3. Back up top we go to Badger. Kicks out left wing. Into the right corner, Flota for 3, answer, and it's 10-7. Rams back on top. Big bucket by Flota. Of course, great traditions aren't given, they're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Rams, a great tradition. Who will be your player of the game? Hall goes back to the right side for Hempen. Now left wing, Conklin. Conklin looks around, has Cole Glazier down underneath. Cole Glazier will shake to the corner, trying to make something develop. Conklin's still with it, and able to get the rolling post jumper. And it's 10-9. We'll have a timeout on the floor. The Rams up just 1 with 2:57 to play in this first quarter. Of course, this timeout is presented by Ford Square. The Ford F-150 boasts an exclusive EcoBoost engine, which means more power with better fuel efficiency. Test drive the large truck champion for 34 years at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. You can count on us.
That timeout was a wake-up call. Scott Gamber, even though with his team leading 10-9 here in the first quarter, calls this early timeout just because his team is not very focused on the defensive end. Remember last night they gave up 12 points in the first half. Tonight 9 in the first under 8 minutes, and not very focused defensively. Conklin is 3 of 3 from the field with 7 of the 9 Salem points. All points in the paint, something that Mount Vernon teams just don't give up. And Scott Gamber called that timeout to kind of wake up the troops and say, let's play some defense.
Defense would be huge here. Length of floor to go. Of course, it's underneath the Salem basket for the Rams. Payne will trigger. 1-point ball game. That's all that separates us here from the Pyramid Plus Tournament Championship on the line for the Rams. If they lose, Eastside goes home the champion. Left of the circle, it's Lydell looking around. Goes right of the circle now for Payne. Payne back left wing. Nice move by Badger. Pull-up jumper in the lane. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped back to Badger and throws it up and in. Great play by Leonte. Gets his own second chance points there, and it's 12-9. Rams back up a tray. And Badger almost creates an opportunity defensively. Steps in front of Hempen and tips it out of bounds on the far side.
It's like he's played basketball for 30 years, and he hasn't played ever. And he comes out here in the first week. Just looks like he knows everything that goes on. Such an athlete.
Glad to have him. Hall there on the far wing for the Wildcats. Steps inside the free throw circle. Now gets back to Cole Glazier off a screen 3. Nails it from 21. And we're tied at 12.
The concern I had going in this one, Chris, is Salem getting a lot of early easy looks. Confidence building with the shots they're making.
So 12-12 your score. 2:07 to play in the first quarter. Trimble with it up top. Is he going to try for an answer? He'll back up against Hall. Now finds Lydell coming around on the right wing. Flota comes back to the near corner. Lydell will go to the left wing with 1:52 to play in the first quarter. Tied at 12. Rams and Salem from the Pyramid Plus Tournament here in Herrin. Flota with it on the right wing. Got away with the carry. Looking around. Finds a cross-court pass to former Lydell at the right wing. 99 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Tied at 12. Flota there on the far sideline. He's going to try to come around. Finds a seam at the left elbow. Shut off and has to get back to Payne. Now back on the right wing. Lydell goes back to Payne. We'll swing it around the perimeter here to Trimble in the left corner. He's going to drive baseline. Has Payne wide open on the far side. Elects not to shoot. And now he'll drive baseline. Forces the shot up. No good. Badger with the rebound. And he is fouled on his way up by Hempen.
Already tonight, 2 offensive rebounds for Leonte Badger. And goes in there after that shot was forced by Payne. Gets another rebound and heads off. And again, Mount Vernon, you got to be happy with the effort, at least from Badger on the boards. The problem will be on the defensive end, Chris. Salem getting too many easy looks early.
Oh, it's one of those things where it's not the fact that he rebounds, it's how high he gets off the ground when he does it.
It's an easy height, easy jump for him. floats when he gets there.
Unfortunately, Badger misses the first. He has a second one coming at the 1:10 mark of this first quarter. Tied at 12. Rams and Salem. Badger at the line. His next one's on the way. It's good. 13-12. That'll unlock the tie. Salem with the basketball. Might drop below the minute mark here. It's a lob up ahead. Floater with the interception. Right block. It was intended to go to Rush. He wasn't in a hurry, however, and here come the Rams off of the turnover. Less than a minute to play in the first. Up 13-12. Left wing. Payne gives down a left baseline. Great move. I don't know how Trimble did it. Probably not the opportunity they wanted him to give, but he was going baseline, was able to somehow maneuver there. I'm not sure if that went between the leg or not, but it's 15-12. Rams up 3.
Well, they'll take the H and continue on in the horse game after that one.
Far side, it is Hall. Leaning in, no good. Rebound stolen away from Payne. And now kicks back to Hempen, who drives. And his runner's no good. Rebound will be tipped to Trimble here. 25 seconds to play in the quarter. Nice move by Tyrell. The basket again. There's no words that can describe. You may just have to watch on mywithersradio.com to see. 16 seconds to go. Rams up 5 here in the first. 17-12. Cole Klager might have an idea now. 9 seconds to go in this quarter. Rush has it at the circle. Man defense from the Rams. Cole Klager comes around 10-foot line, has it tipped away, throws up a shot, and it's no good from about 25 feet. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Rams 17, the Salem Wildcats 12. This is Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank.
You need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's going to be a nasty winter, so get the vehicle you can depend on now at Second Chance Auto. They have the vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 32 years. So get your quality pre-owned vehicle from Second Chance Auto today. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Or call 244-4582. That's 244-4582. With more in-game score updates than anyone else, this is Rams basketball on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Pyramid Plus tournament in Herrin. We start second quarter action. It is Wildcat basketball. The views that you may hear may not necessarily be the views of us. We can tell you that right now. Coming around from the far wing, it's Rush with it. Between the circles now for Hall. Not trying to broadcast or anything. 7:45 to play in the first half. Outside the paint, it's stolen away from Hempen. Lydell tries to throw up ahead. Cole Klager got a piece of it. Ends up passing to... Oh, no call and a double dribble there. Payne had no contact with the basketball. And now Cole Klager brings it across the timeline from Rush. Back to Rush at the center circle. 7:25 to play in the first half. 17-12. And Payne doing a great job tipping it away. Just can't get the initial steal. Or get the steal, I should say. Now a great play by Trimble as Payne stole it away. But it's a pass right to Hempen. And Cantley gets the touch foul as he goes up. And that'll make it 17-14. And a chance to get within 2 on a foul the Rams most certainly did not need.
No, and again, that was just not a play that Salem had drawn up in practice. I mean, it was just helter-skelter. Salem ended up with a basketball and a layup and a chance for a three-point opportunity from Hempen.
And he gets it. 17-15, back within 2 are the Wildcats. 7:11 to play here in the second quarter. Rams basketball is presented by Banterra Bank. Don't bank on the away team, bank for the locals. Banterra, locally owned and operated. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Right wing, it's Payne. Steps to the right elbow. Nice move to the basket. Can't get it, though. However, Cantley on the near side of the rebound. And his bunny is no good. However, Badger steals the rebound. There will be a foul. Looks like it could be on Mr. Conklin. In which case, that would be his second, team's third. Great play by Badger to steal the basketball and then get the retaliatory foul.
I tell you what, it's amazing to me just how much Badger's learned in a short amount of time. 2 weeks of practice. Here we go.
Alex Phillips into the ball game for the Wildcats. He'll replace Mr. Conklin. Nick Conklin will take a seat. Side out of bounds in the front court. It'll be up top to Lydell. Back to the left wing for Trimble. 6:44 to play in the first half. 17-15 is your Ram lead here in the championship game, at least for the Rams. Wildcats are trying to stay away from that 1-4 mark. Great move towards the basket for Trimble. Couldn't get it. Wyman Cantley gets the putback, and it's going to be 19-15.
Wyman Cantley's coming in the game with 2 offensive rebounds, gets his first points of the game.
Colclaser comes near side for Rush. Back up top to Hempin. Inside the right wing now. Hall with the basketball, and 6:14 to play in the first half. At the free throw line, gives back to Colclaser. Screen 3 on the way. It's off the back of the iron. Good rebound by Badger. And now a risky pass up the sideline to Trimble as he'll kick it out to Payne. Wide open is Badger. He's going to try to use the athleticism, and he is rung up for a travel. A lot of dignitaries in attendance tonight from many schools across Jefferson County. Taking this one in as the Rams lead 19-15.
Oh, I see Ron Stannard.
Good to see
Tony
Ron.
Wilson.
I understand Ron was able to officiate his first game since his bypass surgery.
Yeah.
Colclaser, turnaround 2, comes from the 18-footer on the near side. It's 19-17. And the Wildcats within 2.
Colclaser's pretty good at times.
Well, we have
lefties are hard to defend in this level.
I know we have a different valuation on him, but he is a good player for the Wildcats.
Gritty. That's what I would say. Gritty.
Left wing, Lydell with the basketball, and 5:23 to play in the quarter. Rams up 2. Lydell trying to kick out, finds Payne. Amazing how we can alter our words mid-sentence. Left side, Payne trying to lean in and draw the foul. Shots up, no good. Rebound. We'll go to Hempin. Up ahead, here comes Colclaser up the left side. Trying to beat traffic, leans in, we're tied.
Yeah, Salem's getting way too many easy looks. This is definitely not the intensity of defense that Mount Vernon had last night against Mariner, how we've seen other nights this week of this tournament.
Right wing, it's Badger. Up top, Wyman Cantley. Cantley steps to the left wing, throws over the sideline for Lydell. Has Payne coming to the top. And now he'll get it left of the circle at the timeline. 4:44 to play in this first half. Rams and Salem are tied at 19. This is a team you're either going to blow out or you're going to have trouble with, and there's some trouble right there. Pass is tipped away. All to the basket, and he's fouled.
And here's the thing about this, too, is Salem is gaining confidence as they go. And the longer they hang around in this one, even at 1 and 3, the more they're going to believe they can win. And sometimes that's half the battle, is believing you can do it.
This is a game they get up for. I mean, there is no doubt about that. They get up for this game every time.
Got time for an update?
Okay. Yeah.
7A score. Rockford Boylan Catholic beats Wheaton Warrenville South 21-14. I believe that's the third private school to win this weekend in Champaign. One more game left. Class 8A, Bolingbrook and Wilmette Loyola Academy.
It's amazing to see some of these schools that win state championships.
And we'll see one of them. Yeah, Mount Vernon's going to see a state champ and a runner-up next year in football.
Hall at the line shooting the back end. Both shots no good. Rebounds tipped away. Metter can't come up with it. So Rush gets it in the far corner, and the Rams unable to rebound on the defensive side. 22-footer from Colclaser is in and out. Rebound tipped away. Rush comes up with it underneath. It's stripped away. It'll come near side to Phillips. Phillips rescues it near the arc and now comes around on a reverse. No good. So for every good look that Salem gets to the basket, they take 2 horrible shots.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, that was a great play by Lydell. He let Phillips get to the rim and then let the rim block the shot. That was a great, smart defensive play by Lydell.
And now Trimble to the basket. He's fouled on the way from the left side. Got to the block, got the shot off, gets the foul, goes to the line to shoot 2.
And I'd like
to go ahead. And we'll see if the Rams can unlock the tie at 19.
I got 5 yards for false starting on you that time, but I think what Lydell needs, Trimble and Lydell need to do is if the shot's open from outside early, take it. But their goal, I think, is to get into the rim, get to the rim early, build that confidence up, get to the free throw line, get that shot going, and then you can go from there.
That is the second on Hempin. Trimble at the line, shooting 2, trying to unlock the tie. It's 19-19. He'll miss the first. Who will be your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game? Support your Mount Vernon Rams with a Ram debit card from Community First Bank. Community First Bank is the only bank with debit cards tied to the Rams, with a portion of the revenue going back to Mount Vernon Township High School. Second chance at the line here for Tyrell Trimble, tied at 19, 3:57 to play in the first half. And an out, no good. Rebound fought for Lydell, but Rush will win the battle, and here come the Cats. It's Colclaser with the basketball, right side of the circle. Looking around, has it tipped away there. Ooh, rescued it with his foot on the line. That's always a tough call. Colclager from up top, 23 feet away. No good. Rebound off a Badger out of bounds. It'll go back with the Wildcats.
Tough play there because neither official signaled a tip.
Right.
And Phillips was back there touching that line, but they played on. The inbound, I should say, goes to Rush. Now a Colclager three on the way. It was a fade, and the rebound will go to Badger. Using that speed to get up the floor. Goes to the left side. No good. Cleanup. Won't get the roll. Looked like that was floated on the cleanup, and the rebound goes to Salem. It's tipped up ahead to Phillips. Coming up the right wing. Drops off in the lane, and Salem's ahead, 21-19, courtesy of Rush. Now, this is the problem. Mount Vernon able not to get back and allowing Salem to have some easy shots.
Back to the right side for Trimble. Now a three coming from Floda. Off the mark, a little short. Rebound will go to Rush. And here come the Wildcats. Numbers against. It's a backdoor lob and a charge. The backdoor lob would have been good to Alex Phillips, but there's an offensive player control foul on Dante Rush.
It's a pretty good call there by the official. I think they got it right. Rush got up in the air and dished that pass and then ran into the defender while he still closely had the ball. Probably was a push, but either way it worked out as a turnover. The 6th on Salem, and Mount Vernon has a chance to tie or take the lead.
2:54 to play in the first half, and here come the Rams. Down 21-19. Right wing is Badger up top. Payne looks back to Trimble now. A little bit of switch off there. Now down below. Here comes Badger the basket. No call. But he does get the shot. We're tied at 21. I don't think there's any contact there. Just a bad perceptual on my part.
10 points already for Badger. Double figures again.
Should make the alternate team. If not, it's criminal. Maybe people just don't necessarily see what we see, however. Up top. That was Hempen. Had to think there for a second. Now Colclager with on the near wing. Back to Hempen up top. Has it poked away by Trimble. It's corralled, and here come the Wildcats. Shot underneath is no good. That was Cole Woodward. Rebound goes to the Rams, and here comes Lydell. Into the lane, stops mid-post, throws up a J, no good. Rebound to be fought for by Trevor Floda and Mr. Hempen. Rams retain possession.
Rebounding right now is all Mount Vernon. Substantial lead on Salem so far with 2:04 to go, but not the defensive effort we saw last night from the Rams against Marion. Just hasn't been there.
Not quite. Might be a little cockiness involved with it too, though. Knowing this is a team you've throttled a handful of times over the past few years. But knowing that they've also come up with some big wins. Floda on the right baseline off the side of the backboard, no good, and it'll go back with Salem. 1:59 to play in the first half. 21-21 your score. Rams and Wildcats are tied. Nail a three, go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Hall across the timeline, near side, left of the circle. Stops at the 10-foot line. Now with his dribble, goes to the basket. Took a couple of steps there, but still had the dribble. And it's tipped out of bounds by the Wildcats. I thought it was off of Mount Vernon, but it'll be Ram basketball linked to the floor to go.
Travis Mitchell in, Floda out, but that's one of those deals there. Maybe the official didn't get that first one, so let it play on, and Mount Vernon with the basketball.
It is Mitchell, Badger, Lydell, Payne, and Trimble. Tied at 21, 94 seconds to go. Left baseline, Tyrell with the basketball, kicks out for Payne. Payne with a dribble drive, left hand off the glass is no good, gets his own rebound, looks for a stick back, there it is, and the Rams take a 23-21 lead.
Shouldn't have thrown up the first shot, but thought, well, I better go back.
Payne with an interception in the backcourt, gets the last lap twice, and now the Rams up two, try and add to it. 1:14 to play here in the first half. Trimble, some trouble with the basketball, kicks out for CP. At the right wing, Payne with it. Now back to Mitchell. Left side to Lydell. Now up top, it is Leonte Badger. Has Payne on the right wing. Badger takes it himself. Just took 2 steps to get to the basket. From the arc.
I mean, that's what you call somebody getting the most out of his one step to get to the rim. Takes up big space to make that move.
45 seconds left to go. It's a 4-point ball game. Rams lead is 25-21. Winning Edge wants to provide a public service. Looking good while you cheer on your team. Don't settle for one design-fits-all activewear. Winning Edge can personalize almost anything and make you look good at the game. Check out their creations at winningedgeusa.com. 28 seconds to go. Right of the circle are the Wildcats. 25-21 is the Ram lead. It's Colclager with the basketball, working against Tyrell Trimble. Far sideline it goes to Woodward. Back to Colclager. 17 seconds to go. Rams up 4. Near side to Woodward. having some trouble against Travis Mitchell. Goes to the baseline. Has a bad angle. Kicks out to Cole Glazier. Immediate grip. The old grip and rip three. And back within one are the Wildcats. It's Badger with the basketball. Across the timeline. No, not quite. From half court, it's no good. Just off the mark. And we have reached the break. It's the Mount Vernon Rams 25, the Salem Wildcats 24. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to...
All kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs. For one.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
It's amazing how versatile the Saturday sports show has become. What do you mean you slept in last week? Set your alarm for 8:08 this Saturday morning and tune your radio to AM 940. More Mount Vernon Rams talk, more Jefferson County talk, and more amped-up coverage of Southern Illinois sports. Hear from the best coaches, experts, and sports know-it-alls available. Sports talk worth waking up for. Saturday mornings from 8:08 till 10 a.m. on WMIX AM 940 and online at MyWithixRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We'd like to welcome the newest member of the Community First family, Debbie Bartolomucci.
I'm very excited to join Community First. I look forward to continuing to serve my existing accounts and making new friends as well.
Stop by and see us today at any of our 5 locations in Jefferson County. Now at Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC.
If I could see into the future, you know what I want to know? I want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worrying, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
It's going to be a nasty winter, so get the vehicle you can depend on now at Second Chance Auto. They have the vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 32 years. So get your quality pre-owned vehicle from Second Chance Auto today. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Or call 244-4582. That's 244-4582. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And welcome back to Herrin. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Mount Vernon Rams basketball as they possess a 25-24 lead over the Salem Wildcats. For the Rams, this is the championship game of this Pyramid Plus tournament. For the Wildcats, it's a chance to play spoiler. If the Wildcats win, Eastside wins the tournament championship. 25-24 your score here at the half. Rams on top, and this is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Get the car you want today at Second Chance Auto. Second Chance has the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Proud Rams and Lady Rams supporters. Danny, quick thoughts there on the first half.
I think, like I mentioned early, is the concern coming into the game was if Salem got off to a hot shooting start, what would they do? And they got off to a hot start because Mount Vernon wasn't defending with the intensity they did last night. They got some shots early. They knocked some shots down early, and thus got the confidence. And now they're shooting pretty well. They're getting open looks. They're hitting 50% from the field in the first half. So now Mount Vernon's in some trouble here because they've allowed Salem to stay in the game now for 16 minutes. Now the confidence is down in the locker room. Mount Vernon does lead by 1. But now Salem has some confidence, and they're thinking at locker room at halftime, hey, we played with them. We can get this done. We can get a victory.
And we shall see how that goes. We'll have your Heartland Accounting halftime stats coming up here shortly. First, we'll take a quick break. This is the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show on WMIX.
Hometown proud for Robiac IGA. There's no better way to shop today for Robiac IGA. If it's for Robiac, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's for Robiac, you got the best. Hometown proud you see. Hometown proud for Robiac IGA. Hometown proud for Robiac IGA.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is plenty, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. Chris Hugo, Denny Czerwinski alongside. Time now for your Heartland Accounting halftime stats for the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Salem Wildcats 25-14.
Well, the Rams were 9 of 20 from two-point range, 45%, 1 of 4 from the arc for 25%. Mount Vernon goes 10 of 24 from the field in the first half for 42%. Salem, 7 of 12 from two-point range, 58%, 3 of 8 from the arc, 38%. The Wildcats go 10 of 20 from the floor for 50%. Free throw shooting, 2 of 6 for Mount Vernon, 33%. The same for Salem, except they were 1 out of 3. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon, 14-9, while the turnovers, Salem had 7, Mount Vernon had 5. The Wildcats had 4 players score in the first half, 1 in double figures. Pete Colclaser had 10 points, 7 of those coming in the second quarter. He also has 2 threes on the night so far. Nick Conklin had 7, all of those coming in the first half. Dante Rush has 4 points and also 4 rebounds, and Nick Hempen has 3 points for Salem. The Mount Vernon Rams, 5 players scored in the first half. Leading the way, Leonte Badger with 12 points. He also has 5 rebounds. Tyrell Trimble has 4, Clay Payne 4, Trevor floated 2, and Quayman Cantley off the bench with 2 points. As the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Salem Wildcats here at halftime, 25-24.
Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll get thoughts on the second half and a quick scoreboard update. This is the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show on WMIX.
Do you know what your mortgage rate is? You probably know what your monthly payment is, but your interest rate can make a big difference. With a lower interest rate, I may be able to help lower your monthly payment. Stop by People's National Bank today and ask to see me, Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist, about refinancing your current loan. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's the Samaritans Centralia campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And the 94 Sports Mobile Studios have rolled up to Herrin, looking for a Pyramid Plus championship tonight for the Mount Vernon Rams. They lead the Salem Wildcats here at the break, 25-24. We've had your halftime stats. We've had plenty on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Bank rate financing and the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000. What's not to love about Second Chance Auto? Get the car you want today at Second Chance, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow is alongside. Jesse Clark back in the studio. Again, the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Salem Wildcats here at the half, 25-24. And Danny, Salem has done a great job here tonight, making their presence known, not giving up, and really getting to the basket, creating opportunities.
Yeah, and those opportunities have been created. And when they've had open looks. Mount Vernon's not defended as well as they had last night. They've made shots early, which was a concern of mine. And when they made those shots early, the confidence started to build. And at that point, Mount Vernon's going to be in for a 16-minute battle to try to hold off Salem and win this Pyramid Plus championship tonight.
As we're about ready for second half action here from Herrin. We'll see how it goes here. We'll switch sides. Rams will go right to left. Salem will go left to right. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. They are the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams. I think they want you to go green in the environmental sense, not in the Salem Wildcats sense here tonight. Of course, the Wildcats in their away green with red and white trim. The Rams in their home whites with orange and black trim. And we'll get started. Salem basketball here in the front court, side out of bounds, near side. Cole Closier will trigger, gets it into Hall. Hall has it in center circle, left-hand dribble, now to the right. Has his pass intercepted by Trimble. Rams have a 3-on-2 with Badger swinging up the right. Bounce pass to the back door, goes to Flota, and a wasted opportunity for the Rams as they'll have to back out. But maybe not. Maybe this is all by design. Flota with it on the left wing. Looks near side for Payne. Back to the circle for Lydell. We're 19 seconds in to the second half. Still 25-24, orange and black. Down the lane, Payne creates an opportunity to the basket. Doesn't get the shot to fall, but he's fouled by Pete Colclaser. That'll be his first, team's first of the second half, and Clay Payne's going to the line to shoot too.
Going up against a smaller guard, Payne's height and strength. Colclaser could do nothing but hit, bounce off, and get his first foul.
So Payne will try to add a little bit of comfort between the Rams and the Wildcats here at the line, but he misses his first.
Night and day kind of thing with free throws this week for the Rams.
One
night they're good, next night they're not. Just kind of consistently inconsistent so far this week.
See how Payne does with this second opportunity. It is good. Rocks off the back of the iron and back in. 26-24, the Rams up 2. Cole Closier will bring it across the timeline right at the circle. 7:26 to play in the third quarter. 26-24 your score. Rams on top. Conklin with a right elbow. Kicks over the right side, rather. Hall some trouble with it. Gets it to Cole Closier on the right wing. Left-hand dribble as he rolls over the top. Back to the circle. Looks back to the right wing. Finds Hall. Left-hand dribble. Back up top. That's Hippen. Back to the left side. Rush looking to drive baseline. Shut off by Trimble. And now back around the perimeter we go. It's Cole Closier up top. 6:56 to play. He'll try to drive. Jump stop. He's fouled. And that's a push from behind. It'll be a foul on the Rams there first.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when Cole Closier gets going, that left-handed dribble, you don't see it in high school very often. The kids struggle with guarding that left hand. They forget about it. He's able to get where he wants to.
It's a lob play in the lane, stolen away. Great tip by Trimble. Lydell comes up with it. He'll drive the basket, and he is fouled on his way up by Dante Rush. That'll be Rush's second, team's second. And to the line goes Jaron Lydell.
Big. That's what Lydell and Trimble have to do. Get to the rim. They're faster than most players on the floor, especially the dribble. Get to the rim and see what you can do, because they're strong enough to take the contact and finish most times.
Lydell at the line to shoot two. His front end is good. 27-24. Looking to make it a two-possession ball game if he can knock down the second with 6:48 to play in this third quarter. Rams trying to win that championship here tonight. Be nice to talk to Scott Gammer after his team wins a championship trophy. We'll just have to see how it works. As Lydell knocks both of them down, it's going to be 28-24. Some troubles in the backcourt as Mount Vernon picks up the intensity with their half-court defense. Make that full court, rather. As the shot is blocked out of bounds, coming around from that right side. That was Pete Colclasier.
Meet Leonte Badger with another block shot.
Colclasier will finally trigger it in. It'll go to Hall. Or excuse me, that's Rush. Back to Colclasier on the right wing. At the back door is Hempin, and the Rams are causing all kinds of havoc for the Wildcats. As I say that, Conklin will turn around, gets a shot off with the right hand. It misses, and it'll be a free throw line chance here for Mr. Conklin. Nick Conklin goes to the line to try to bring the Wildcats back within two.
The fake one way and then went the other way. Payne couldn't move his feet fast enough. Payne did have his arms up, but due to the fact he'd been faked one way so badly, Payne's hips got Conklin and fouled him as Conklin knocks down that first free throw.
He makes the first, back within three of the Wildcats. 28-25. Looks for another here with 6:27 to play in the third quarter. And makes them both. 28-26 your score. Length of the floor here for the Rams. 6:27 to go, third quarter action. Glad to have you with us from the Pyramid. Rams have not won this tournament in the 3 years they've been here. Finished second last year. I believe finished 3rd or 4th the year prior. Right wing is Jaron Lydell with the basketball. Between the leg dribble, cuts into the paint, throws up a shot. Won't get the bounce. Rebounds tipped by Trimble in the hands of Cole Glazier. Numbers are against, but he'll take it up anyway. Off glass, no good. Rebound, fought for by the Wildcats. And they'll throw up a shot with numbers against on that backside. Payne fouled from behind. There's the call. And that'll be number 3 on Nick Conklin. He's heading towards the bench as if he's going to have to take a seat. But not yet.
Not yet, as Bob Frederick going to continue to play. 3 fouls third quarter. It's okay. He can play on, at least at this point.
Ram basketball. It's Lydell that brings it across right of the circle. Shifts towards the near side. Gives off to Payne there on the right wing. Now left elbow. Badger trying to use that athleticism. Fade shot coming. It's a little soft. And the rebound underneath. And there goes Jace Hall out of bounds. It'll be Ram basketball.
No, had the rebound, just lost track of where he was on the floor. Stepped out of bounds.
I thought I saw a little wood there between the black and the white of his shoe, but
would it have been enough for
not.
you to throw a challenge flag?
If I was Salem, definitely.
Okay, 2 votes for challenge flag. We'll put that under review.
But the Rams will take it, and we're not going to complain.
Instant replay has shown that was a missed call.
Payne off the lob to Badger. It's good. Lob play to Leonte, middle of the paint. It's 30-26.
How big of possession was that?
That was huge. Still would have thrown the challenge if I'm Salem. Here it comes on the turnaround. No. Hempel will get back out to Hall. Hall's the one who turned it over to give up the points. Now he's going to get him back off the right side. 30-28. Back within a deuce to the Crazy Cats.
Got away with a chicken wing that time, but got by with it and scored anyway.
Probably a big Buffalo Wing fan.
Might have been a turkey leg.
Might have been a drumstick. More on that. That's a good car ride story right there about my drumstick experience. Here comes Trimble down the lane. Shot blocked. That was a good block there by Rush. Floater gets it back on his way up. He's fouled by Alex Phillips, and that'll send Trevor Floater to the line to shoot to, as that quickly becomes, I believe, the 5th team foul this half on the Wildcats. Whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account that fits your lifestyle perfectly. Bandra Bank, banking with local style. Member Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. I might break that story out on the air. Has to do with the best turkey leg I've ever had.
Okay.
It was at a Cahokia concession stand, I believe, wasn't it? I think so. It was a high school concession stand, I kid you not. And Flota goes up empty that trip to the line. 4:55 to play in the third quarter.
Sure it wasn't Woodlawn Grade School, the small restaurant that we have?
It's hard telling. I was thinking Cahokia. Might have been East Side for a football game, though, in 06. Either way, it was great. Coming up that left side, it's Hall. Backs out beyond the arc with 4:40 to play in the third. Rams are up 2, 30-28. And we'll have a what?
Oh, just a kick.
Oh, okay.
06 East St. Louis, New Lenox, Providence.
Might have been
70 degrees to start the game, and by the third quarter it was 25.
By the third quarter, I was in a friend's vehicle trying to warm up.
Yeah.
Cole Glazier will trigger, ride the Salem basket. It's into Hempin. He has 2 fouls. Straddling that sideline, gets it past Badger over to Cole Glazier there at the 10-foot line, left side. And now we'll have a tic-tac foul on Jaron Lydell. And that'll be the Rams' third.
A little too much. I think he had pushed the limits of handsiness and picked up his second foul.
Of course, all of our scoreboard updates are presented by Tony Wilt. For all of your insurance financial service needs, call Tony Wilt, your local State Farm agent. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower Place in Mount Vernon. If you see his red Jeep in the parking lot, just stop in. He would love to meet with you. Up at the free throw line, here we go. It's stolen away from Hempin. Lydell turns into a foot race up that far side. Fouled on his way up. Can't get the bucket. What a huge and one that could have been, but it won't fall. The Rams go to the line to shoot 2 here, try to make it a 4-point game.
Not a bad foul by Cole Glazier. He's probably noted all week that at times Lydell has struggled from the free throw line a bit this week. Decided to foul him. That's only his second foul. Forced Lydell to go line and try and knock down 2 shots to get to 2 points. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank goodness to be able to turn the microphone down.
I didn't want anybody to think I was rude at 50,000 watts.
Didn't want the people in Antioch or wherever that was. Pasodum. Antioch.
Antioch.
Is that even how you say it?
I'm not sure where you pulled that one out of.
I have no idea. Lydell at the line. His second one's in and out, no good. So misses 2 that time. The Rams 0 for their last 4 at the charity stripe, up 30-28 as we near the midway point of this third quarter. Left side, it's Dante Rush with the basketball for the Wildcats. On the right wing, Hempin looks around, has Phillips open. There's the lob to Phillips, going to go baseline. No, shut off by Payne. He'll go back to the left side, and there is Hall. Up top for Cole Glazier. Will drop to the 350 mark. Cole Glazier stops near the right elbow, hands inside to Hempen, and he is stripped by Payne on the way up. Clean steal, and here come the Rams. Mitchell picks it up. Left side will come Lydell. It's
time for Mount Vernon to capitalize. 5 turnovers on Salem in the quarter. They only had 7 in the first half. Time to capitalize on these.
Mitchell with it up top. He's going to drive. Travis to the bucket. No good. Rebound will go to Phillips. He loses the basketball. Picked up by Badger. Badger's thinking about going baseline. Does so. Gives off to the right elbow. Mitchell left hand is good. And Travis gets some key points there. 32-28. 3:12 to play in the third.
Heart and desire for Mount Vernon to get that basketball back and score.
Great court awareness by Badger to pick up the loose ball on the far sideline to make something happen. And now Hall gets to the basket unscathed. Found a seam on the right elbow. Takes it down central, and it's 32-30. Back within 2 are the Wildcats. Here come the Rams. It's Trimble. Back up top to Payne. Looks around, finds left side. At the wing, it's Mitchell. Lydell was going to drive to the basket. Rams need to calm down a bit here. They're trying to rush. No pun intended with Dante Rush out there for the Cats. Lydell with it up top. Has Mitchell here on the left wing. Handoff will go to Mitchell. He'll drive at the basket. No good. Rebound Badger. Stick back's good. And Badger has a game high 16. It's 34-30 with 2:25 to play in the third.
Also 6 rebounds to go with that.
Working on a double-double. Phillips with it left corner. Gives back to Cole Glazier left wing. Don't foul out. Take control of your healthcare expenses with a tax-advanced health savings account from Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Member FDIC. Up top, that is Hempen. Looking around left side into the corner for Phillips. Now back left wing for Cole Glazier. Will drop below the 2-minute mark here in the third. Turn around in the lane. Hempen's no good. Rebound Badger. That's his 7th. And here come the Rams. Now I'm on double-double watch. Payne all alone, right block and good. The Rams up 2 possessions, 36-30. 1:45 to play in the third, and Bob Frederick wants a timeout. There's nothing more attractive than confidence, and yours will be at an all-time high when you buy a new Lincoln at Ford Square. Not only do you get a great offer, you also get the standard 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan only from Ford Square. We're the best, never rest. You're pointing at yourself. You have a Mustang, not a Lincoln.
I understand
But if you're
that.
confident, there's nothing more attractive than that.
I'm confident in my Mustang from Ford Square.
Well, I have to work on my poor self-esteem, and maybe I can be as attractive as you are with that confidence. 36-30 is your score. Third quarter action from Herrin with a $1:43 to play here in the third frame. Rams hanging on to a 36-30 lead. Salem wanted the timeout. Wise timeout there, as you just gave up a significant run.
Yeah, gave up a little bit of run here in a 36-30
capita,
game.
I should say.
Oh, that's true. Well, when you give up that run in a game like this, you're up 6. That's like double the possessions. That's like 6 possessions in a game.
We have listeners in Salem tonight, Centralia, and well beyond that.
Yep. The World Wide Web is rocking.
MyWithersRadio.com. Glad to have you as well here on WMIX. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow with us as well. And Woodward has it pushed, almost taken away by Clay Payne. Possession does favor the Rams, so Clay Payne, in essence, takes it away.
Yep. And Mount Vernon gets the ball back, possibly for last possession. The 7th turnover on Salem. That's been the difference in this quarter. 7 turnovers in the first half. Salem has 7 in this 8 minutes. That's been a huge difference.
Badger with it on the right wing. He's making a case to be your Community First Bank player of the game. Left corner, Lydell makes it look easy, getting it into Badger. Unfortunately, he can't finish, but he steals the rebound away. So Badger forces a turnover. It's swung back around to Mitchell. He'll drive far side. His floater's no good. And the rebound to Cole Glazier. That could have been ill-advised. Didn't have numbers there. Not on the weak side, anyway. Cole Glazier with it right wing. Gets back up top for Rush. Drives around left side. Inside to Woodward. He'll drive, push off, and that'll be a foul on the Rams.
Second on Payne. He and Lydell have the only couple Rams with 2 fouls apiece. Rams are in no foul trouble here at all at this point.
Come start a banking relationship at Community First Bank. You won't be disappointed. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Woodward at the line, makes his first. He has another coming. 36-31 your score here, late in the third quarter.
Just pesky.
I'd say.
Like I said, not a rival, but a nemesis.
And makes the second. So sinks both, does Woodward, and it's 36-32, less than a minute to go. Congrats to the Lady Rams. They won 5th place at the Nashville Girls Thanksgiving Tournament today, 45-42 winners over the Oakville Lady Rockets. Left wing it is Flota. He's going to drive right block. No, he's going to pull it back out. Far wing with 44 seconds to go, third quarter action. It'll be back to Badger. Let's see what this matchup creates against Rush. He'll drive, floats to the basket, and the roll is there. It's 18 for Badger, 38 for the Rams, and they're back up 6 or 29 to play
Early
in the
on,
third.
teams will forget about that left hand, but by mid to late season, they'll guard that way. Won't let him get that move as easily.
He'll take advantage of it now.
Exactly.
Up top, Lydell guarding against Cole Clazier with the basketball for the Wildcats. 16 seconds to go in the third. Cole Clazier with a left-handed dribble. Lydell just takes it away. Has Trimble coming up the side, and that'll be a frustration foul on Pete Cole Clazier. That's his third, and that'll send Jaron Lydell to the free throw line to shoot 2.
2 points tonight from the line, 2 of 4 for Lydell. Another steal. Got in the pocket of Cole Clazier, and Cole Clazier goes all the way down the other end, and he is very frustrated with himself for having his pocket picked.
And Lydell at the line. Here's shooting 2 with 8:25 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Lydell makes the first. Make that a touchdown lead over the Wildcats, 39-32. And we'll be really excited if he makes this second one. Like to see kids do well at the line, Danny.
That's what wins you ball games. Sometimes loses them as well.
And Lydell's second is, it's in and out. Rebound will go to Phillips with 8 seconds. Stolen away by Payne, and he'll go up. He is blocked. It looked like a clean block, but he'll play Payne. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Ouch.
4.1 seconds to go. They killed some clock and got the ball back and go to the line. That really looked like a clean block.
In the span of seconds, Cole Clazier. Oh, wait a minute. Who is that? Phillips.
That's
Picks up
Phillips.
his second. Wow.
Don't let the 2 in front fool you.
I'll tell you what, well, Cole Clazier ran out of there like he was guilty when I was writing stuff down, but as it is, Payne to the line to shoot 2 more free
They must have
throws.
saw something else because I thought it was Rush that blocked the basketball, so it might have been a push. Payne at the line makes his first, and it's 40-32 with 4.1 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Whatever the case may be, the Rams are taking opportunities here. Extend this lead to 8, maybe 9 with a free throw here.
Let's see if Payne can get the second. He will. It's 41-32. Rams up 9. Cole Clazier with it in the backcourt. 2 seconds. Across the timeline. 1.5. Just inside half court. No good. And that is your end of third quarter score. The Mount Vernon Rams 41. The Salem Wildcats 32. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
On November 5th, 2011, Community First Bank and the First State Bank of Dix officially partnered to better serve our customers and our community. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We welcome all our new friends to the Community First family, and I'd like to personally invite you to call, drop by, or log in to learn more about Jefferson County's only true locally owned community bank. Now with locations in Ida, Woodlawn, Dix, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon, we are your community bank. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Hometown proud for WMIX IGA. There's no matter where you shop today for WMIX IGA. If it's for WMIX, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's for WMIX, you got the best. Hometown proud you see. Hometown proud for WMIX IGA. Hometown proud for WMIX IGA.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Herrin. The Mount Vernon Rams looking for their championship here at the Pyramid Plus. They lead the Salem Wildcats 41-32. We begin the fourth quarter. Salem basketball. Hall loses it. There's a steal by Badger. I'd almost be curious to see how many steals he has tonight and how many blocks. Leonte Badger has been complete here tonight. There is no doubt about that. Far wing, it's Lydell. Kicks it near side to Flota. Back to the left wing, Leonte. Right hand, now back to the left hand. Glides to the basket, the jam! Boom shakalaka! And it's 43-41, 43-12, 32 rather, and the Rams are up 11.
The high riser, baby.
I am flustered.
Wow.
Pull-up 3 coming from Conklin. No good. Rebound to Flota. Wow.
That came out of nowhere.
It did. It's amazing how effortless he floats like a bird.
The best part is,
and not like a crow.
he acted
like
like he had done it before.
Yes, he
Didn't
did.
Get excited, didn't showboat.
Left side, here's Badger. Got it from Trimble. And this Rams team has been fun to watch early this season. 6:50 to play in the fourth quarter, up 11. It's 43-32. Looking for this Pyramid Plus championship. I smell hardware, and here comes the left side. No good from, looked like Jaron Lydell, and he'll fight for the rebound. He'll force a jump ball, and the possession arrow swings back to the Rams.
Yep. Salem had 7 turnovers in the first half. Already 12 here in this second half. And boy, they need a timeout. That's a perfect time for one.
Timeouts brought to you by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, who has the all-new Dodge Caliber. Caliber cranks up the sedan and exudes attitude with every turn. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new Caliber at King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon, otherwise known as Alliteration Alley after that. 43-32, Rams up 11. 6:42 to play in this fourth quarter. Of course, I'm going to give you a quick scoreboard update. Just highlight some scores from around the area real quick. Lady Rams beat Oakville for 5th place at Nashville today, 45-42. Centralia falls to 1-4 on the year as they give up another lead late in the ball game. They lose to Pleasant Plains tonight, 51-46. That scoreboard update is presented by Tony Wilt State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, on the corner of 42nd Street and South Water Tower Place. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 6:42 to play in this one. Regulation anyway. It's 43-32. Rams on top. Payne will trigger, and Scott Gamber calls the timeout just to save the possession.
Also, the Rams do not have a turnover the second half.
This allows me to tell you that it's a year-end celebration at Ford Square. Great holiday offers on a great selection of Fords and Lincolns. It's the newest technology, money-saving fuel economy, and right now a great deal from Ford Square of Mount Vernon. 6:42 to play in regulation. 43-32 is your Ram lead. They win this one, they are your Pyramid Plus champions, and their name goes into the program if this tournament's around next year. More on that on upcoming Saturday sports shows. Follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports, for more of our infamous scoreboard updates. Floater will trigger left of the basket. Backdoor. There's Payne, and what a major one he's been to these Wildcats. 45-32. It's a 13-point game.
Yeah, it was 41-32, and Mount Vernon's taken off.
Cole Clazier throws a wild shot, and that'll be on Salem.
I saw a Mount Vernon Ram go flying through the air with his arms up like this.
And it wasn't Leonte Badger.
No, it wasn't him dunking. No, it was, I believe it was Payne or Flota.
That is on Conklin, and that'll be number 4 on Nick Conklin. Little brother of Dan, I believe. Famous Wildcat, or at least related, probably. Little brother.
Badger with 20 points and 7 boards. It's all in the week's work.
You'd think one of our listeners in Salem who had texted me would be able to get me some scores from up there today. Free throw no good on the one and bonus by Badger. So it was Badger that went flying through the air. Rebound goes to Hall, and here come the Wildcats. Conklin with it on the left, goes to Hempin in the corner with 6:20 to play. Left side, Conklin goes for the sky hook, no good. They had baby hook. There was 6:11 to go, another Ram rebound. Here comes Trimble. Stops, top the key, kicks back, goes to the right side for Badger. Badger has a game-high 20 here tonight, and the Rams have a 45-32 lead with 6 to play. Far side is Clay Payne. Now the 5-second count will begin as Hempin goes on the offensive. Defensively speaking, of course. And now Payne shakes to the basket. He's tripped up. No call. Tripped over the foot. Incidental contact, and here will come Cole Clazier. And he has fouled the basket. Gets the shot, apparently, too. It's 45-34.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. Mount Vernon, first turnover of the second half happens right there. That's some pretty good basketball. Mount Vernon take care and not turn it over, and unfortunately give up a possible three-point play.
Winning Edge can customize just about any activewear, like a golf shirt or a jacket for the team, organization, or just for you. If you don't believe me, visit them online at winningedgeusa.com. Quality service and fast turnaround since 1977. That's Winning Edge of Centralia. And the and one is good for Cole Clazier. Now he gets a 3 the old-fashioned way here this evening. 5:40 to play in the fourth. 45-35. The lead is now 10 for the Rams. Lydell will bring it across the timeline. Looks left, finds Trimble. Back to the right side for Flota. Swings it around sideline for Payne. Back right of the circle we go to Leonte Badger. Far side, it's Payne in front of the Ram bench. Looking for some more scoreboard updates for you. See what we can find from around the region. Back on the right of the circle, it is Badger. Back to the sideline, Payne. Fouled out of bounds. And that'll be on Hempen, and I believe for Hempen, that'll be his third.
That's striker 11 offense starting to happen from Mount Vernon now. Spread the floor. Look for easy shots.
5:07 to go here in regulation. 45-35. Payne can take it back up to 12 if he can knock down some shots. He'll make the first, get the second. So at least the lead is back up to 11. We have passed the top of the hour. We'll go ahead and pause for station identification. This is the Rams Media Network.
Worldwide on MyWithersRadio.com and on your radio in 94.1 FM, WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Payne drains the second. It's 47-35. Fade coming mid-post, and that one's from Hall. We have video and audio, multimedia here on the WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. 4:48 to play in the fourth quarter. Trying to make some to my right understand. 4:44 left in the ballgame.
The terminology we use.
That is exact and proper. 10-point lead here for the Rams, looking for this pyramid crown here tonight. Have to defeat these Wildcats as Eastside won earlier. All alone, baseline. Here comes Trimble. Shot's no good. Should have been one he could gotten. Clinched at the potential contact that didn't come. And now Cole Glacier brings it up for the Wildcats. Stuck in the right corner, finds Conklin, who steps to the right wing. Gives off to Cole Glacier, who loses it out of bounds. Turnover Wildcats. It'll be Ram basketball.
The good guard play for Salem in the first half has completely gone away, whether by choice or by Mount Vernon pressure. And, boy, they have not played very well handling the ball in the second half. That's been the difference in Mount Vernon getting this 10-point lead.
With some more information, apparently the Orphans led by 11 in the fourth. Yikes. Can only imagine what's going through that coach's mind right now. Coming around from the left side, Trimble misses a shot. Rebound, Cole Glacier looking to lead up the left side. And there's another turnover on the Wildcats.
14 in the second half. They had 7 in the first half.
Unfortunately, just risky passing by some has led to most of those turnovers. You can really isolate where they're coming from.
Guards playing. There's a way to play quickly as a fast break, but there's a way to play too fast. And Salem's playing too fast.
Flota coming around from the left side, goes right to the circle. That is Slidell. Back on the right wing, it's Payne. 3:38 to play in the fourth quarter. Who will be your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game? Not who, but when. I think it's pretty self-evident thus far.
It's pretty obvious unless something else happens.
Speaking of which, there is Leonte Badger with the basketball. Will it be him? We don't know. He'll drive and glide, gets to the basket, doesn't get the shot to fall. I don't know how anybody in their right mind could have, but at least he gets himself to the line to shoot too.
He's got another gear. I mean, you give him an inch, he takes a mile, just like Jeff Crow moves. But he has another gear. When he gets that opening near in the lane, he can get there, and he's got the body control to avoid defenders as well.
So Badger at the line shooting two, misses the first. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned, but decisions made here. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams and Jefferson County with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. That Player of the Game award will come up in the Bean Insurance postgame show. Badger makes the second. It's 48-37. Rams on top, 3:17 to play in the fourth. Right wing, it's Conklin. Looks back to the left side for Hall. Hall will come to Cole Glacier on the right wing. Screen three coming from 23, no good. Rebound goes to Flota. And here come the Rams in the backcourt. Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. 2:50 to go in regulation. Right timeline, it's Slidell with 2:47. Trying to shake past Cole Glacier in this Salem man. Now back to the near side, left of the circle, it's Leonte Badger. And right of the circle we go, Clay Payne. 2:37 to play in the ballgame. 48-37, Rams on top. Still plenty of time.
Plenty of time, but that clock's running pretty quickly if you're on the Salem side of things.
Left timeline, it's Flota. Back to Badger on the near. He's against Conklin. Conklin has 4 fouls. Far sideline to Badger with 2:19 to play. Of course, don't foul out. Take control of your healthcare expenses with a tax-advanced self-savings account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC as Trimble went up the near side. Shot wouldn't fall, and the rebound comes to Salem. Left baseline, that is Conklin, and gets the friendly bounce off of the window. It's 48-39, back within 9 of the Wildcats. I don't think that's the shot Scott Gaber wanted last trip down the floor.
No, too much traffic. Not going to the hole strong. You're not going to get bailed out on that.
Badger with it near side, rolls through the circle up top, gives to the right sideline for Flota. Drops off right at the circle from Payne. Payne's looking around, and now will come near side. That's Trimble, back to the right of the circle for Lydell, who will drive, goes backdoor for Trimble, and he'll kick back out. Wise move against traffic. Center circle is Clay Payne, looking to veer off to the right side. Nearly had it taken away. Great pass on the bounce to Flota. He'll look around, get back to Payne in the circle with 1:14 to go. Payne is fouled by Hempen, and that'll be number 4. Whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account that fits your lifestyle perfectly. Bantra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Payne's at the line shooting 2. Misses the first. Has been the best free throw shooting day for the Rams.
No, but they've been good enough. Hopefully they won't need that tonight.
Second one on the way, it's good. 49-39. Lead is back to 10. Wildcats trail here with 1:10. They have the basketball across the timeline. Cole Glazier a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound to Flota. He's had a lot of good rebounds tonight. Trimble will bring it up. Less than a minute to play.
7 rebounds.
He's fouled from behind by Jace Hall, and that'll be his second.
I think you can say the Rams are going to be tournament champions.
I believe so. Could end up with reciprocating records at this very end for the Rams and Wildcats. The Rams will improve to 4-1. The Wildcats fall to 1-4 after winning their first, have lost 4 straight. And Trimble makes the first free throw, 50-39. Going to try to make it 51-39 if he can knock down the second. Let's see what comes. There it is, and it's going to, in and out. Badger got the rebound. Another big rebound for Leonte Badger. What's that, 9?
That would be, oh, wait a minute, hold on.
50-39. Badger with it on the far wing at 46 seconds.
8. He's got 8.
You might have missed one.
No, I did not.
I was adding them up in my head after I got to 7.
Nope.
Okay.
They may be ruled otherwise, but my unofficial stats have.
I don't know if they mean anything until they're certified by Heartland Accounting.
Well, they're
of course
right now they're certified as 8, and I could have missed one in this unofficial official process.
Those Heartland Accounting postgame stats are coming up in the Bean Insurance postgame show. Segway annihilated. 43.9 ticks to go. Trimble's at the line.
Gotta let me get it out. Then you can segue into something else.
I was trying to get
a false start on the offense.
I had a plan there. And when I started talking, I was trying to enact that plan. Just call me Marshall. Trimble successful at the line. It's 52-39 with less than a minute to play. 42 seconds left to go. Rams will improve to 4-1 on the year, as we said. They have Centralia next on Friday night. Cole Glazier throws up a 3. No good, left iron. Rebound to Trimble. Rams will safely say, I would have to think they'll dribble some time off the clock. Of course, our scoreboard updates tonight and every night presented by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. If you see his red Jeep in the parking lot, stop in. He'd love to meet with you. We'll get a Tony Wilt scoreboard update at some point in our postgame show. Seconds dribbling off the clock. Salem has let it go, and it's going to be 52-39. Your final, the Mount Vernon Rams win the Pyramid Plus. We'll tell you all about it in the Bean Insurance postgame show coming up next.
Does this sound familiar? I can't stand this job.
I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family.
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Hey there, I'm Jennifer, and I love living in Southern Illinois. But whenever I got sick, I used to think the best medical care was far away. I had no clue that some of the most advanced medical care was right here the whole time. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice because they combine exceptional response times, first-class facilities, and an outstanding patient experience. Good Samaritan partners with physician specialists and invests in the latest medical technology. They deliver the best care where I need it most. Locally. Now more than ever, they offer local residents like me a convenient alternative to bigger out-of-state hospitals, where I'm a number, not a name. This saves me time, money, and keeps my family close, which out-of-state hospitals will never be able to provide. And in 2013, that care will get even better when they open the all-new Regional Health Center. It's that kind of investment that ensures we'll never have to leave home to receive the care we need.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Life can be very complicated. You need to simplify, streamline, and save time wherever you can. Life just got simpler at People's National Bank. Now, get your monthly account statement online at peoplesnationalbank.com. If you're looking for a convenient, faster, and safer way to receive your monthly bank account statement, sign up for online statements available through People's Online Internet Banking. The next time you're online, go to peoplesnationalbank.com and simplify your life. You deserve it. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Lincoln Dealer. There is nothing more attractive than confidence, especially when it's got the looks of a 2012 Lincoln vehicle to back it up. So when you see Ford Square Mount Vernon, your confidence and ours will be at an all-time high, because not only do you get a great offer, you also get our standard complimentary 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan on a Lincoln MKX with first-of-its-kind sync with My Lincoln Touch technology, on a loaded MKZ that's putting standards back into luxury, on a Lincoln MKS that seemingly has everything, including the available technology to practically parallel park itself, and on a Lincoln MKT with more than just something for everyone. It has everything for everyone. It's time to get out there and see what's new. May I suggest a test drive in a new 2012 Lincoln at Ford Square Mount Vernon. Maintenance coverage includes a maximum of 8 regularly scheduled maintenance services. Lincoln, it's not just luxury, it's smarter than that.
If I could change anything, you know what I'd change? I'd make it a law that if you tell someone to have a nice day, you really have to mean it. 100%.
Making your day better than it started out is what makes Erie Insurance above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. And have a nice day.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Beam Insurance Agency. Get a quote at beaminsurance.net.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back to the Bean Insurance postgame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow is alongside. Jesse Clark is back to the studio. The Mount Vernon Rams with a big 52-39 win over the Salem Wildcats. They collectively win the Pyramid Plus Championship. They finished with a record of 4-1. Salem finishes with a record of 1-4. And basically, nobody else can come close. Eastside finishes 4-1 as well, but the Rams beat them head-to-head, 43-40 on Monday night. So the Rams do win this Pyramid Plus. The winner of Herrin and Marion will finish 3-2. The loser will fall to 2-3, and that is how your pairings or your final records will look. Massac County, lest we forget, finishes at 1-4. Pardon that. trying to sneeze and finally got it out. But 52-39 is your final. We'll take a break. This is the Bean Insurance postgame show on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit service. Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
Rams letter jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams hoodies, all stars and stitches. Rams t-shirts, all stars and stitches. Rams car stickers, all stars and stitches. Rams yard sign, all stars and stitches. Rams apparel, all stars and stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, all stars and stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Rams basketball, WMIX online at mywithersradio.com. It's your Bean Insurance postgame show. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies from which to choose with great rates for your family. Call Bean Insurance at 242-6017. That's 242-6017. As we wait for Scott Gamber to talk about his team's championship here in the Pyramid Plus tournament, we will take a look at our Heartland Accounting postgame stats.
For the Mount Vernon Rams, 16 of 38 from two-point range, 42%, 1 of 4 from the arc for 25%. The Rams were 17 of 42 from the field for 40%. Salem, 12 of 23 from two-point range, 52%, 3 of 8 from the arc, 38%. They hit all 3 of their three-pointers in the first half. The Wildcats finished 15 of 36 from the field for 42%. Of the 15, 10 of those were in the first half. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon only 15 of 27 for 56%. Salem 6 of 8, 75%. Mount Vernon won the rebounding battle 24-23. Key point in the game, Mount Vernon had 6 turnovers in the ball game, 5 in the first half, 1 in the second half. Salem had 21 turnovers in the contest, 7 in the first half, 14 in the second half. For Salem, they had 6 players scoring the game, 2 were in double figures. Leading the way was Pete Colclaser with 13 points, including 2 threes. Nick Conklin had 11, Jace Hall 6, Dante Rush 4, Nick Hempen 3, and Cole Woodward had 2. The Mount Vernon Rams also had a bunch of scores, 7 of them total, 2 in double figures. Leonta Badger led the way with 21 points and 8 rebounds, followed by Clay Payne, 14 points and 4 rebounds. Tyrell Trimble had 7, Trevor Flota 3, Jaron Lydell 3, Travis Mitchell 2, and Quayman Cantley 2, as the Rams outscored Salem in the paint 32-18 to give you a final score of Mount Vernon 52, Salem 39.
Those stats are presented by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. We'll take a break here on your Bean Insurance postgame show. When we come back, maybe we'll have Scott Gamber. We will have, indefinitely, your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. This is the Bean Insurance postgame show on WMIX.
It's amazing how versatile the Saturday Sports Show has become. What do you mean you slept in last week? Set your alarm for 8:08 this Saturday morning and tune your radio to AM 940. More Mount Vernon Rams talk, more Jefferson County talk, and more amped-up coverage of Southern Illinois sports. Hear from the best coaches, experts, and sports know-it-alls available. Sports talk worth waking up for. Saturday mornings from 8:08 till 10 a.m. on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We'd like to welcome the newest member of the Community First family, Debbie Bartolomucci.
I'm very excited to join Community First. I look forward to continuing to serve my existing accounts and making new friends as well.
Stop by and see us today at any of our 5 locations in Jefferson County. Now at Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. Time for the Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game.
And welcome back. Beat Insurance postgame show live from Herrin. The Mount Vernon Rams win the Pyramid Plus Championship tonight with a 52-39 victory over the Salem Wildcats. We have nothing really left to do here but a scoreboard update as well as a Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. We'll go ahead and do the player of the game first and tell you that Leonte Badger with 21 points and 8 rebounds is your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. 2 boards shy of a double-double. But Leonte Badger, who figures to probably make an all-tournament team appearance, is your Com First player of the game. Great traditions aren't given, they're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in at Community First Bank of the Heartland, proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. A great tradition. Let's go ahead and get a scoreboard update, our final one of the night.
All right, our final one of the night. Herrin has had 2 scores tonight put in. East St. Louis beat Massac County 57-44. And Mount Vernon beat Salem 52-39. At Crab Orchard today, Crab Orchard is your champion. They end up 5-0, beating Dongola 80-60. Hardin County over Alvarado 57-53. And Pope County over Joppa 61-36. At Christopher tonight, Cobden beat Weber 61-19. Thompsonville over ZR 38-36. And Wayne City over Christopher 52-51. At the Jacksonville tournament tonight, Pleasant Plains beat Centray at 51-46. The Orphans also lost to Muhammad Seymour 38-36. It was, as I look around, Effingham St. Anthony beat Mattoon for 5th place today at Effingham St. Anthony 45-26. And Althoff beat Effingham 50-44. And, of course, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams win the 5th place game tonight by a score of 45-42 at Nashville. Lady Rams are 2-2 heading into a home game against Cahokia Monday evening at Mount Vernon.
That scoreboard update is presented by your State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. Your final here, as aforementioned, is 52-39. The Mount Vernon Rams finished this Pyramid Plus tournament with a record of 4-1. Salem fell to 1-4, and here's how your standings will look after the night has concluded. Because of the head-to-head tiebreaker, the Rams sit at the top 4-1 over the East St. Louis Flyers, who also finished 4-1. The winner of Marion and Herrin will finish 3-2. The loser will finish 2-3. And then you have the Massac County Patriots and the Salem Wildcats that sit at 1-4. And I believe since Massac beat Salem, they would sit atop that race as well, because after all, that's how it works head-to-head, and that's how the Rams won this championship. All in all, a great tournament, I think. There's still one more game to go, the cross-county battle to wrap up this tournament. But you have to think, it's your first time here. It's just my 3rd time here. I really thought it's been a good tournament up and down, even though there have been a couple of teams that have been sluggish to start.
And over the years and having visited this tournament throughout, as far as being at Marion, Herrin, Johnson City, and when Johnson City was still in this thing, this has always been a very difficult tournament to play in. You always had Marion, Herrin, Johnson City, Massac County, Salem, with a plethora of rotations of Mount Vernon, East St. Louis, and others that came into this tournament, left the tournament. All in all, this has been a very difficult tournament to play in. I think if you're the Mount Vernon Rams, you have to leave here tonight 4-1. You have a tournament championship under your belt, a lot of momentum, a lot of things that you did well. There's enough things on tape through 5 games that Scott Gamber can get the troops together Monday through Thursday next week and work on and get better at, because obviously after 1 week you don't want to call it a year and go home. The Orphans, we know, are 1-4. And they're going to be hurt, they're going to be wounded, they're going to be fired up, ready to go. And again, as that rivalry goes, and everybody knows that listens, you throw the records out and you go play. It doesn't matter who has the better record or who has something good going on or not. Centray is going to be ready next week. Mount Vernon's going to have to step their game up, not be happy. You can be happy tonight, but once tonight's over and you get to practice Monday, happiness behind you. You won that, time to move on to achieve another goal, and you begin playing for a conference championship on next Friday night.
Of course, we've taken up enough of your time on the Bean Insurance postgame show. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. The Mount Vernon Rams win the 2011 Pyramid Plus tournament, 52-39 winners over the Salem Wildcats. That'll do it for us here this evening. Our next Rams broadcast will be Friday night as the Mount Vernon Rams head to Centray to take on the Orphans. Our next Lady Rams broadcast will be Monday night as the Lady Rams host the Cahokia Comanches. And our next Jefferson County Basketball Showcase broadcast will be Tuesday night as the Woodlawn Cardinals travel to Oakville to take on New Athens, I believe, to start the tournament on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. If that's not right, we'll set you straight at some point during the week. That is our basketball coverage, our next broadcast for the near time ahead. That's going to do it for us tonight. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jeff Crow, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting, including Jesse Clark, thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball as the Rams defeat the Salem Wildcats 52-39. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night.